And the DOJ opens a probe into the handling of a case regarding a high-profile sex offender with ties to the Clintons and the Mueller FBI. Department officials are alleging a miscarriage of justice, resulting in a lenient sentence there. One America's Kristian Rouz looks into this matter.
The Justice Department opens a probe into its own handling of a pedophilia case in the state of Florida dating back more than 10 years. The new investigation focuses on a plea deal given in mid-2000s to disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein, who was indicted for molesting over 100 girls. The FBI was actively involved in the case, and Special Counsel Robert Mueller was the Bureau's director at the time.
The fact that federal prosecutors appear to have crafted this secret sweetheart deal for a child rapist obviously enrages moms and dads everywhere.
The DOJ launched its probe alleging professional misconduct after Nebraska Senator Ben Sasse made a formal inquiry about Epstein's sentence, which was deemed too short. After multiple cases of egregious molestation, alleged human smuggling, and running a child prostitution ring, Epstein got only 18 months in prison and was registered as sex offender instead of a life sentence that some say he should have gotten.
We believe that this would end up in a prosecution that would incarcerate Mr. Epstein for the remainder of his life.
However, the FBI released a vault of documents on the case last year, unequivocally saying the Mueller FBI used Epstein as an informant for years. Some say this could explain why Epstein was let off the hook.
Those of us who've been pressing on this matter have found in different parts of the department a lot of anxiety about the way this was handled, and yet kind of a hot potato of a bunch of people thinking they're not responsible.
According to the FBI, the list of offenses committed by Epstein includes soliciting of prostitution of underage girls, production of child pornography, and sexual blackmail. Case documents also suggest many of Epstein's victims were either underage, illegally in the country, or both. The FBI identified only 40 women involved in this sex slavery scheme, but witnesses say there are many more. For his part, Epstein was a major asset manager on Wall Street, overseeing billions of dollars in assets and boasting close ties to Bill and Hillary Clinton.
If it were someone else that didn't have that money or power, they would be in jail for life. That's just what would happen to them.
Senator Sasse raised concern the U.S. attorney in Florida, who handled the case back in the day, could have made procedural mistakes that led to the soft sentence. The prosecutor's name is Alexander Acosta, who is currently the Labor Secretary, and the mainstream media have rushed to connect the Trump administration to the Epstein case. But FBI files say Acosta only agreed to a plea deal between Epstein and the state of Florida. Meanwhile, federal agents explicitly wrote they would not prosecute Epstein as long as his state plea deal is intact, while he is also providing information to the Mueller FBI.
And not just that Epstein and his co-conspirators were not indicted, but the rest of the investigatory matters of the department were also suspended. It seems truly bizarre.
The FBI's documents on Epstein are heavily redacted, and it is not immediately clear what information he fed to Mueller. The DOJ's new probe is now expected to explain Mueller's interest in the controversial deal with Epstein. Kristian Rouz, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.